Hey guys, what's up? It's iJevin. How is everybody doing? And we are back with some more Minecraft Feed the Beast. How is everybody doing today? I've been busy. I've been real busy, guys, actually. So to start off, I've moved our farm in front here. This will be the final spot for our farm. We might add more rows to it later on once we have everything moved and we have more room right here. We also kind of made our farm bigger. I used some marble that I found. There's like caves all over and through this area, and I found all kinds of stuff here. So I've actually been cave exploring more. Got a lot more items. I still haven't really found much diamonds, which we do need diamonds. So probably have to set up a diamond machine. Okay. This is looking at all the stuff that we found and collected, and I actually found some like rocky bees. It's pretty cool looking, actually. So overall, been pretty busy. Moved the farm, made this bigger, and I've actually did something else, and this is actually what's been taking the longest over here. This is why this video came out so late, because I made this bad boy. This is going to be the entrance to our underwater base. And I know I said that I was going to do our base in the mountain there, but I don't want to do that anymore. I have a very cool idea, guys. So in this room, this is going to be an entrance, and we're going to have a chest like somewhere in the middle. Let's like kind of go ahead and set this up, I think. So probably like right there. Yeah. We do all four. But this chest is basically going to control everything we do. So what I want to happen is under this chest, I want to have just the basic redstone engine pumping out items. And what's going to happen is this is going to pump out into another room. We're going to go this way because we have more room that way. It's leading out into the ocean there. So what will happen is this is going to pump items out, and it's going to go to a couple different areas. What will happen is the raw material that we have, like say like ores and stuff that need macerated and smelted back again so we get double, that's going to split off with diamond pipes into our breakdown system that we had in our last world. We're going to make that again because that's a really fast system to get double ore. And then say stuff like crystals and things like let's see if I can find some here. Where are you? There's so many more pages now. But anyway, so say we get say we find something like one of these shards, you know. We won't be able to do anything with that for a while, so we'll just have that go directly to a storage area. This is all going to be in the same room, by the way. We're also going to set up a diamond machine again as well. Not sure if I'm going to automatically hook that up or not. So once this items leave the chest, they'll split off with diamond pipes. Some will go to the storage room, some will go to the macerator. From the macerator, we'll have all of our machines set up right there. And then, so say we have rubber, you know, that's going to go to an extractor. Well, we could split that off again with more diamond pipe through the wall, so we'll have like this big area with pipes and stuff. Hold on. And then from everything that it'll pump into a chest. From that chest, it'll be pumped into our storage area from there. So it's all going to be really connected, and it's going to be like this really big organized system, and it's going to be amazing. So I guess we could put that there like that. I want to put some kind of pattern in the floor, I think. Well, let's kind of start right here, I think. Go here. So that's my game plan for this area. So right now we're going to finish up this area, and then I want to do a little bit of testing with some items that I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. There's water there. That marble down there already. Cool. But yeah, I think doing this, like this whole automatic setup, just where we go here and we just space click everything in, it's going to come straight into our inventory, so it's going to be automatically organized and everything. We won't have to mess with it one bit. And we'll probably end up using, what, gold chests or something, so it's a really big chest. And so this room, the next room we're going to be making going this way, it's going to store our storage, our breakdown system. It's going to store our coke oven. I think there's still a blast furnace. Blast furnace brick. I think they have a new one, industrial blast furnace. So they still have that. Okay, well, I kind of like that blast furnace better. But depending on what we need, we might have to make both. So who knows? But I definitely want to have room for all this stuff, all these machines. And then we'll probably do solar panels up on the surface of the water, like just a flat surface up there, and then we'll run the piping down to meet our demands. And I really, really like this design right now. I think that's cool looking. It's pretty awesome, actually. I like it. It's kind of like a little square in the corner here. Diamond-ish right there. All right, so let's go ahead and head up to the surface now. There we go. I've been using a generator to power this. I don't know if I showed that before or not. But things about empty. Let's go ahead and put this back in here, see if we have any power in our generator. Oh yeah, we're full. Okay, well let's go ahead and refill this bad boy. Or for the most part, try to. There we go. So we do have a lot of work ahead of us to get that all set up. One thing I want to mess with today, though, is the hopper. I want to see how this works. How do I make that? Okay, so chest, stone gear, and iron. I don't really have any iron unless I have to smelt some. Okay, I thought I had a furnace. I have an iron furnace, that's right. Okay, so let's get this down. We'll go ahead and make this. So let's get some iron smelting. Let's just do like 8 pieces, I think. I don't want to waste too much working on this. This is just going to be testing anyways. I don't know why I did that for. I can just do 1 piece. There we go. Alright, so then we're going to need a stone gear, which is really easy to make. So we just need some sticks. Table. There we go. And no cobblestone. Well, there's some. Whew, I didn't think I had any there for a second. Anyway, so take our wooden gear. This. I want to see how the furnace, or how this works. So we're gonna have the most advanced machines we can possibly get. So these machines will be going really fast. Hopefully, it'll be fast enough to where it'll leave enough room. So everything won't overflow, which would suck. But we'll do like 3 hoppers, I think. So, okay, we got our gear. We need to make a chest. There we go. And that's actually another room that I want to make, is a testing area room. So that's done. All right, can we sleep now? Dude, let me sleep, seriously. Okay, whatever. There we go. Finally, Jesus. I'm sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so let's make our hopper. This, and this. So our advanced macerator will be under this thing. Now, what I want to see is if I can pump stuff into this. So we need to make some wooden transport pipes. If I could frickin' spell, good God. Forgot. Okay, so 2 pieces of wood and glass. Okay. That. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. Then we need some cobblestone transport pipes. And this probably does work, but I want to make sure. Did I not have them? Oh, there we go. That's waterproof. I don't want waterproof. Alright, I don't think we have any more glass. Alright, we'll just make some real fast. No big deal. That. There we go. So that'll go for a second. We're also going to need a redstone engine for this test. So let's see here. Kind of forget how to make that. Oh, that's easy. Okay. So basically the hardest part about that is the piston. Okay, let's break this down. We also are going to need some redstone. And I know you're thinking like, dude, why are you making all this stuff for a test? We can use these items later on, so it's not a big deal. I just want to make sure that I can pump into the hopper, and if I can't, that kind of ruins my game plan. So there's a piston. Take that. Then we need some stone gears. We need 4 more sticks. Okay. Okay, and then we got our 3 pieces of wood. We just need our glass. There we go. Yeah, we need to do an enchantment soon. We don't have an enchanting table though. So, glass, piston. Was that how I made it? No. There we go. Not too bad at all. There we go. And we just need to make some cobblestone transport pipes just for this test. I think it's the same way. Okay, and then we need another chest. I don't think I have any more chests. I'm just making tons of chests, aren't I? Jesus, man. Crafting table. Like I said, I really have no clue if this is going to work or not, so that's why I wanted. This is why we do these things. Let's just move this, actually. I mean, like I said, you could probably do this, but still want to try her out, of course. This, oops. That. Then we need a lever. Damn it. There we go. And then we'll pipe this. Hopefully this will go into the top of this. Woo! Like I said, I figured it would work, but I just want to make sure. So we'll wait. Oh. So while that goes, so one thing I want to look at after this is finished is what it takes to make the advanced machines, because I know the crafting recipes have changed a little bit, so we'll see what happens. Oh, that's glorious. So we'll have like 3 of these hoppers, right? That'll pump into what we need. That way we don't run out of room when we come back from like cave exploring or something like that. Okay. So this episode we need to start making these machines. The first thing that we should probably make is a macerator. Actually, we should probably focus on getting our energy first. Solar panels. Okay, so those are just basic circuits, generators. How do I make these silicon plates? Industrial blast furnace. Is there any other way to make those? Oh. So that's how you, is a way to make advanced circuits. Okay. Doesn't really go into much besides solar panels, of course. Okay, well, how do I make an industrial blast furnace then? I know you obviously need industrial blast furnace, so holy shit, you need a lot for that. There's no way I can just use the basic one from before with the rolling machine, the alloy plates. They still have them. But they're, I mean, what are they used for? What's that? Oh, cool. So they're still used in advanced solar panels. Alright, I think we're going to go to a creative world real fast. Alright, so we're in a creative world now. Let's go ahead and get a workbench out. That, and then let's try the solar panel crafting like we did it with the other stuff. Here, let's just look up the stuff we need. Alloy, We also need carbon plates. There we go. Silicon. Is that? No, that's a carbon cell. We need a silicon. We also need generators. What else do we need? Glass. I'll be sad if they took that recipe out. I think that's all we need. Okay, so it was, wasn't it here, here? Oh no, we need circuits. I forget how to spell circuits. I'm an idiot. There we go. This basic circuits. Okay, so it was here, here. This was the recipe from Feed the Beast A. So there, there. Maybe we didn't need the alloy plates. See, I'm pretty sure that was the crafting recipe before. Hold on one second, guys. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to use the carbon plates. I think that's what those things are. Anyways, I want to mess around with the blast furnace real fast because I don't know anything about it. So this thing. I think it's more. You need more than one block. Incomplete machine casing inventory. So what is it? Just hold on. What does it say? Incomplete machine casing. So what? I just place like 40 of these around this thing or something? No, there's no way. It's got to be like. Hold on. Okay, so I'm looking this up on the wiki. And it says we need machine casings. Reinforced, maybe? Industrial blast furnace is made out of 34 blocks of machine casings with 2 empty slots in the middle. Standard machine casing. Let's just try this then. Okay, so the way they have it set up is like this. Does it say advanced machine casing? No. And the way they said they had it set up was it's 4 high with 2 empty slots in the middle. And that together is 34 blocks. Heat capacity. Okay, so that works. It's just crafting this thing is going to be the hard part. I'm assuming that these things aren't too bad. Okay, let's go back to our world now. Okay, so we are back. So we need machine casings, which are just basic. And of course, they're like hard as shit to craft. I mean, circuit, machine block, aluminum hill. I think the sturdy casing would be easier than anything else. That's sturdy casing. Well, that's bronze, so you'd use tin, or I could use reinforced iron or refined iron. Okay, so basically it's just electric circuits, iron to make 4 of those. We need 34 of these blocks, so that means that we need to get moving. Pretty much. Let's see. So we need to craft basically 9 of these setups. Man, that's a lot of stuff to craft that blast furnace to make these machines. To make solar panels for that. And then even then it takes silicon cells, and we don't have those, which means we need to make... So basically we need to make all the machines at once to even make solar panels. Oh my god, this is terrible. Just to make these silicon plates. You need 2 silicon cells, which you can get from the industrial centrifuge. That only gives you 6 this time. Last time it gave you 13 for the 64 redstone. Industrial electrolyzer. So there's only... Wow, there isn't much at all for this now. They've changed stuff so much. Good God. So we are far, far away from solar panels. Holy crap. I think our first step is just going to be making our building. And then once we make our building, we'll start making these machines one by one, I think. Making the building is going to be like the hardest thing, though. I'm trying to think of a good size. I mean, probably 40 by 40 or something would probably do. I'm not sure, though. Alright, so I think for the remaining part of this episode, I think we're going to go ahead and just start making a couple basic machines. So we can start making better ores like Macerator. So let's go ahead and make one of those. Because to make all this stuff, we are going to need a lot of stuff. And it takes diamonds now? Good God, man. Not a chance I can craft that. Well, what's that? That's diamond dust. Of course it's diamond dust. Wow, dude. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, shit. All these crafting recipes are so freaking hard. Good lord. I think we might have picked the wrong pack. Like, honestly, I'm really considering that. Like, and it's probably Gregatech making these things incredibly hard. I don't know, guys. I might have to reconsider this pack. I don't know. I'm going to look into Direwolf's pack real fast. I'm probably going to go ahead and end the video now. I know we didn't do a lot, but we're kind of at a standstill because all these recipes are... they're just ridiculous. It's like you need diamonds to make a Macerator, and that's kind of out of hand. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a rating below as always. And if I can import my world into Direwolves and things are a little bit easier there, we might switch to that one instead. I'll see what happens though. So anyways, guys, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. This is iJevin. Peace out.